Welcome to the update overview video for the Settings Menu Creator 1.2 update. There are two new features added, the first one being the Integrations tab that you can access from Tools, CitrioN, Settings Menu Creator, Integrations, or if you're on any of the other tabs, just select the Integrations tab. Now the Integrations tab shows available integrations for third-party assets, meaning from other developers. You can check the asset store page for each of the assets. The 1.2 update comes with 3 integrations that are already implemented. The first 2 being upscalers by the Naked Dev, and the third one being Master Audio 2024, a recent update for the Master Audio asset by Tonic. Now you can see the FSR3 I already have imported and actually already prepared based on the documentation for the asset itself. So let's import the integration. Just click on the import integration button and click import whatever you want to import. Let's go back to the integrations tab real quick. You can also click on this one and hide integrations for assets that you do not have in the project. And you can also enter a search string here, DLSS, like this, and only show assets based on that. But that's probably not very useful right now, but will become useful once there are more integrations available. All right, let's take a look at the FSR3 integration. I'm using the URP render pipeline in this demo project. So let's take a look at that demo scene. Click on the camera and you'll see that the FSR3 URP script will be added. And you have a bunch of settings available for the FSR3 URP script. And let's take a look at how that works in action. You can see whenever I change anything in the settings menu, it will be also updated on the script. So that's a way for you to give your gamers or users in your project access to FSR3 settings. The same is true for the DLSS integration. Now let's reset and take a look at the settings collection that's in use. The second feature being a bunch of variables and slider features. If we take a look at the sharpness, you can see it's going from 0 to 1. But say in a case of a volume slider, you might want to have this 0.88 presented as 88% instead. So what you can do is use a bunch of variables. So the first one being value visuals multiplier. And let's set that to 100. Now you can see it's 88. Now the second one being value suffix. You want to set that as space %. And the last one being just recently added in the 1.2 update, being value visuals offset. Now, if I set this to 0, it will be just like if the variable is not used. But say you would want this to be instead of 0 to 100%, 100 to 200%, which doesn't make sense in this case, but some features in Unity have negative values, so you can make it offset by the negative value and have it start at 0, for example. If we add 100, you can see it's going from 100 to 200 instead. So you can use these variables to modify the slider. And if we take a look at the slider prefab itself, which is in UGUI, elements, prefabs, and slider, you can find them down here, just below the step count, value, visuals multiplier, offset, and suffix. Now you could of course also set these here and not use the variables, but that would be applied to all the sliders in your menu. And you probably want to have different offsets or different multipliers or suffixes based on the setting in use. So that's a way to do that using the variables. And that's all the features that the 1.2 update comes with. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.